to Amaze TV. Thank you so much for all of your feedback, comments, tweets. We love them. I know I keep saying that, but I really do. I love it when you write comments below. It's kind of exciting for me. It lets me know someone's actually listening, and I love that you share these with your team as well. Today in our topic of Be Amazing, we're going to chat about this whole idea of how do you truly be more generous? How do you be more thoughtful? You see, I think truly impactful and influential leaders who really want to be amazing are very thoughtful. And I believe you can systemize thoughtfulness. Now, when I spoke about this in my blog in a previous edition of the videos, someone asked me, what do you mean by systemize thoughtfulness? Well, here's what I mean. I think you can systemize follow-up and you can systemize thoughtfulness, meaning there are ways that I stay in contact with people. So I'm going to give you some of my secrets. You see, I believe you don't have time to do everything. You only have time to do what matters. And people matter. People need to know that you saw them and that you hear them and that they're important to you. So here's a couple of the ways I do it. My cell phone, which is always with me. I have some favorites in my cell phone list, and I make sure that I text those people regularly. Just a hi, hello, how are you? I'm thinking of you. I have a list of contacts that I really care about, and sometimes I'll just randomly call up and leave them a voicemail. I do this a lot when I'm traveling. I do it a lot when I'm driving to an appointment, and I also do it a lot when I'm waiting for an appointment. So that's one way to do it, is use the cell phone which you've always got with you. Now, speaking of things you always have with you, I have stamped stationery with me all the time. So I carry this with me so that I can just write a little note to someone. You know those moments of time that we always have while we're waiting for the kids to finish an activity, while we're waiting for a plane, while we're waiting I even write it in the car wash. I don't actually wash my own car. I go through those funny things that smush everywhere around you. It's amazing how much time you get in that little car wash. You can write a quick note. So I believe in making time in time. Now, my friend Jason Kotecki, he is a brilliant artist, and he has just released a book called Penguins Can Fly. Now, Penguins Can't Fly. I think it's Penguins Can't Fly. This book is so phenomenal. So you'll see me talk about that. But he created this wonderful wall calendar this year. Now here's how I used it. By the way, I usually throw these away. I'm not a fan. I love Jason's work, but I'm not really the person who keeps the wall calendar. But here's what I did. On every day, I wrote someone that I wanted to connect with. So if you were to look through the calendar, you'll see his artwork is amazing, by the way. He's a very talented artist. But the gift that Jason and Kim gave me was it gave me another system to be able to reach out to people. So I simply wrote something on every day, every working day, of a way I wanted to reach out, send a text, send a note, send a gift, whatever it was. It's a really cool little tool. So how could you systemize thoughtfulness? Could you use your cell phone? Could you carry stamped stationery? Could you use a wall calendar? Could you make a note in your electronic calendar just to reach out? One of my personal policies is I send a thank you note every day, just something, because we are so fortunate to have so many people around us that help us to do what it is we do. And because I travel as part of my role as an opening keynote speaker, I get to meet some really cool people on the road. So I'm always sure to write thank you notes to people in service, people who help me get where I need to be. What could you do to systemize thoughtfulness? I'd love to hear your ideas. Write them down below so that I can share them with other people as well. I so appreciate you being a subscriber to Amaze TV, and thank you for sharing this with your friends. We can connect on Twitter if we haven't already, and my Twitter handle is @NeenJames. I wonder if we have to say that @ symbol anymore. It just makes sense. It's kind of like when someone says a website and they say www. It's almost redundant, right? You can check us out at neenjames.com, speaking of websites. If we're not connected on Facebook, we post there every day at Neen James Communications. I so appreciate you being one of the subscribers and viewers of Amaze TV. How are you going to apply this? Tell me about it. I'd love to hear. As a leader in your home, your work, and in your community, you have a choice to be amazing today.